season at all. But, like, I just can't get myself to care.
No, but like literally.
It's honestly hot garbage.
Cause the whole shrimp thing. Cause one.
I have thoughts about shrimp cake.
Actually, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, let's go in order.
It's making me not want to eat shrimp, and then I feel like they didn't even cook. I feel like Shanae can't cook shrimp good, so I feel like people be getting sick from her shrimp.
But also, who only makes like 12 shrimps?
That's what I was wondering.
And you offer it to... Hold on. We're not even at shrimp cake yet.
Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Hi, guys. And welcome back to the Codependent Podcast. I'm Alexis.
I'm not introducing myself again.
And I'm Casey.
So,
you guys can, process of elimination, figure out who the other person is.
Yeah, this may even be up on YouTube.
This one will?
Yeah. Why don't y'all be telling me to take my bonnet off?
Look at my shirt.
Are you wearing a sweatshirt?
My cuff is still mostly intact. There we go.
Oh my gosh, now that you took the bonnet off.
If y'all want some of our merch,
let me know.
Make sure y'all watch the YouTube so y'all can see it.
Okay, so recapping episode 3 first.
Episode 3.
I feel like we should narrate it, like, go in order, scenes of events. So basically, excuse me. Episode 3 starts off with they're at the rose ceremony from episode 2, and Clayton's having all of these discussions from people, or not discussions, concerns from people about, hold on, I'm about to cough again.
God, Alexis. During
I'm so
COVID.
sorry. I don't have the vid, okay? Anyways, he's having all of these discussions with people about Cassidy, and then he sits down and talks to her, which that conversation, it just kept going down and down and down. It never got better.
So he asked, have you been involved with anyone or something like that? And she was like, I haven't had any relationship with anyone I've been interested in
she avoided
since 2019.
the question. She also forgot to do the back of her hair. She only straightened the two sides. She didn't get the back.
But she just contradicted herself so much, because she was like, yeah, he didn't want a relationship. That means she was interested, but he didn't want the relationship.
Yeah, exactly. And she's like, he was actually really happy that I was coming here.
And then she said, she was like, so a guy friend of mine found out I was going on The Bachelor, and he was really supportive, and he said we could still be friends. Like, if he was just a friend, like, why would she mention that? Like,
yeah, but also,
it
why
was
would he
unnecessary.
say we can still be friends?
Because that means they weren't just friends.
Yeah, if y'all were just friends already, why would he stop being your friend after you went on the show?
Yeah. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, I said that she avoided the question a lot.
Mm-hmm. You could see it in Clayton's face. He was like, this is a bunch of bull.
I know.
He makes that face a lot, but it's never like at the right moment.
I don't even understand how, like, Cassidy was doing so well. Why even tell another woman that?
Exactly.
What led to that conversation of her being like, oh yeah, this is real dating show house gossip with these... What?
I feel like we're not going to find that out until the women tell all.
Maybe.
But yeah, he posted on his Instagram that he wanted to hold open and honest conversations with all of the ladies at the women tell all, because he messed up.
We all know that the women tell all is just going to be all Shanae and Elizabeth, and no one wants to watch that.
But I was really hoping when he asked to talk to her that she would have brought her rose with her, so he could like physically taking it away. Like, I'm gonna walk you out and then like take the rose from her.
He's
like, it would have been funny.
He goes, get out of here.
Oh, and then she cuts him off to give him like a kiss on the cheek.
Yes, like, she was like, I'm glad.
It was the wrong time to do that.
He never said that everything was good.
We all know that Cassidy has bad timing. This whole thing was just her not saying the right thing and not doing the right thing.
And then finally she was like, yeah, I've been hooking up with this guy. Like, it's too late for that. You could have said that in the beginning.
And then you could have been honest, and maybe your outcome would have been different. I mean, I highly doubt it.
It probably would have been, because Clayton's a really understanding guy. I think he would
too understanding. too understanding. He's almost a pushover.
Yeah, if she was just like, yeah, there was a guy that I was hooking up with right before this, but then I came here, and I really
he
like
didn't want a relationship, and I do, and so
yeah, and I want to
ended
get married
things,
and have
I'm here.
kids. Yeah, and that's what happened, Clayton. This is not
But
a guy I'm keeping on the back burner because he doesn't want to move forward like me.
But no, she's just.
Okay, this is a little side note, but y'all know how apparently Queen Victoria, aka Goddess Victoria, had that coach, like that self-esteem coach that like coached her on stuff like how to act on the show.
Yeah.
I could have been that for Cassidy. I would have been like, hey,
Stop.
you know a moment where you think these women are your friends? Stop. They're not your friends until y'all are out of that mansion.
Like,
I guess. But I've decided I really like Serene. I think she's gonna make it far. And I'm like, I like Susie.
I like Serene.
You don't like Serene?
I love Serene, but I don't think she's gonna make it far.
Oh, I don't think she's gonna make it far either, but I love her.
Not like top 4 far. Maybe like top 6.
I think like top 12.
That's basically now.
Maybe after.
No.
I don't think she's hometown material, but I think like they're growing something.
She did get the one-on-one, right?
In like a previous episodes to come, it looks like she does.
No, but she just got the one-on-one in this one, or did she not get a date at all?
Thought she went on the group date.
No, she didn't.
She did go on the group date.
Then who got the one-on-one date in episode 3? Because I apparently missed that.
Rachel.
No, the episode 4. It was Rachel. And then they called a whole bunch of names, and they didn't say Serene, and so she got the one-on-one. I assumed.
Serene was on the football date.
We're on episode 3. Football date is episode 4.
Yeah.
I know. I'm talking about episode 4.
Yeah, Serene was on the football date on the team that won, I think. Which is
I'm pretty sure she lost.
I didn't finish the episode, but where I'm at, did they just like forget her name or skip over it? Because she literally got the one-on-one, and she was like, "I'm excited." Or was it not Serene?
It was not Serene. The person who got the one-on-one in episode 4 was Rachel.
Yeah, it was Pilot Rachel.
Now I don't remember who got it in episode 3. I don't even.
So maybe they just like missed her name and she thought she was getting it.
Was...
I'm about to go back, y'all, because I swear.
Episode 3 was. Hold on, I have it. I have who got the one-on-one in episode 3.
See, and I thought I would write that down, but apparently I didn't.
It was Sarah. The naked whatever.
Oh, yeah, the one where they were going in the underwear. Okay. Oh, I did talk about it. I just didn't put her name down. Anyways, I really like Serene. I also really like Susie. Susie gives me the vibes of at the end, you know how he's like, and I've been intimate with both of you. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be her and Rachel. Like I'm calling it now. Rachel and Susie, top 2. I haven't quite picked my hometown people. I think
Gabby is in my top 2. Gabby is definitely a sleeper. I love her.
She is, and I feel like she's growing on me.
Brim's like looking it up on her TV.
Not that she's really rewinding this. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can see her facial expressions. You know, it's very Nancy Drew-esque.
Okay.
What?
Y'all.
Oh. Y'all can continue talking.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
I also really like Eliza.
I don't remember Eliza. There's still too many women there for me to remember.
She got the first group date rose in season 3. Or not season 3, episode 3.
Okay, so everyone's like Serene, and she was like, I'm so excited I was not on the group date card.
Oh, so she didn't go on the date?
I'm definitely excited to be on the one-on-one.
Is this 4 or 3?
This is 4.
Episode 4 ended in a cliffhanger? No, it didn't.
This isn't the ending. This is minute 42:54.
I don't know. Maybe we hadn't gotten to the...
I don't remember that happening.
Okay, was Rachel's date in Los Angeles or was it in Houston?
It was in Houston.
Okay, so maybe Serene has a separate date. I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because they always have 2 groups.
And one-on-one.
This looks like it's 2 one-on-ones and 1 group.
Look, our
Serene's
Bachelor fans, comment on our Instagram post and let us know what you think, because I did not see that.
And also, we're picking a winner for our book club book.
We were supposed to announce that already, but it's still going if y'all want to.
Yeah, it's still going. Until people enter it, it's still going.
We have 2 people, okay? 2 people.
And one of those people is my mom, so it doesn't even count. She doesn't even want to read the book. She was just being a good mom.
Oh. Okay, so Eliza got the first group date rose, but I don't remember what the date was.
So the group date from episode 3.
Yeah.
They were sitting around in that table.
It was the therapy.
I hate those types of dates because I feel like I shouldn't have to be on national television and tell the world my whole entire secrets.
I'm just saying,
that's what you signed up for. I just would have hated to be the first one to go. Because I didn't really understand. I feel like the statement didn't go with what everyone was saying.
Yeah.
It was like, what, you don't like parts, you don't like parts of yourself or something like that?
It was kind of.
But then everyone was telling, is there, I understand, the ones where, her boyfriend made her get, blue-eyed contacts and, change her hair color. But the ones where I was like, yeah, I was in a relationship with this person, and then this happened, But
I mean, you also can't sit there and say, well, I'm not going to share. I don't have anything to say.
It's because really pretty people don't always have real problems.
But she could have been like, I didn't like that I did this in this relationship or something like that. I was this way in the relationship. But they just basically just talked trash on the guy. So what do you not like about yourself?
When she started talking about how her boyfriend made her get different color contacts and Serene started crying, I started crying.
I started crying too.
I mean,
I did not start crying.
Not like I was emotionally impacted. I mean, I cry when people cry, but at the same time, that's hard to hear.
I know. That's what
it's also hard to admit.
That?
Some strange men.
Dude would do that.
I mean, it's probably the same dudes that have alpha male podcasts. I bet you that guy has an alpha male podcast where he's like, if my wife gets pregnant and she gives birth, she better lose the weight immediately because if I'm not attracted to her, I'm leaving. He sounds like that guy.
Mm-hmm. Sad. Okay. After the first group date and Eliza gets the rose, then we move on to the one-on-one date where they're running around a park naked.
I feel like this date was so stupid.
Okay.
Thank you. Why do I need to strip down into my bra and underwear and run across half of Los Angeles with all of these weird people and do these weird things? Why can't I be clothed?
Like whenever they're signing up for this show, they have a little ask that's like, how comfortable are you with nudity? Because
you have to, because you can't just put somebody out there and be like, look,
I'm telling
strip.
you right now on that show, I would not be taking off my clothes in that moment.
It kind of just looked like she was wearing a swimsuit though.
It did. It did.
But still.
But yeah.
I mean, yeah. But at least it wasn't
At least it was a matching set.
I could not remember Rodney with having to be naked with the. I could not.
But it's different for guys to be naked as opposed to a girl.
Not really.
I would.
I mean, we got boobs and.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I would not if I was a dude. And this is my first date with a woman that I've a total of 45 minutes, and they okay, whip your PP out. I'd be like, no, thank you. I'm gonna keep my PP in, and let's do something else.
Yeah, and then the singing and the rap. I was like, I'm proud of her because I would not have done it. I would have been like, nope, you got it.
As soon as Clay-Doh popped out, I would have said, I'm sorry. I think it's time for me to go home.
I was hoping he rapped instead of saying.
It wasn't good singing. Okay. Anyways, the date was kind of boring. It lacked.
What's her name? Sarah?
Excitement, yes. But she did get a rose, so she's still here.
I'm a sucker for Becca Kufrin, so.
I was hoping Thomas would have made an appearance, but.
Right? I'm upset that Thomas isn't going on tour. I mean, he'll probably be there, but he's just not featured, and it's kind of making me upset.
Why would he be featured? He's in a relationship.
Oh, is the whole point of...
Is that they're single. It's like a mini Bachelor.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Casey, you ready to meet
Uh,
Ivan?
no.
Watch it not be
I
Ivan.
got
Watch it
my
be
fingers
Connor.
crossed that
Or-
Andrew or Rodney are.
I was gonna say Rodney. I like Rodney. You should do
I
Rodney.
like
I think you
Rod.
should do Connor B.
Okay, Connor. If Connor's there, I'm
Alexis,
leaving. Wait, which
Alexis, on
one?
Why?
Black
I
History
love that
Month,
man.
you would say that to me on
Casey,
Black History Month.
Casey,
The
that's your
ukulele
type of
Connor. Is
man.
that Connor B?
Yes, that's Casey's type of man.
I swear, if he's there, I'm leaving. I don't even care about the $50 I just paid. I'm leaving. I cannot stand
We gotta
him
make sure Raven don't drive so she don't leave us.
because it's not like
It's
it's
in
not
Grand
like
Prairie.
he's a horrible person. He just annoys me. If he pulls out the ukulele.
But I love his songs.
Y'all, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Connor B comes on stage, ukulele in hand. It's quiet.
It would
Women
be
are
the best
screaming.
thing ever.
We're trying to. Raven takes off in a sprint. We're chasing her down, trying to drag her back to our seats, and we're like, "No, no, don't worry. She just really doesn't like him. The ukulele, it kind of makes her sick. So, but it's okay. We got her."
Wait, so where's this? Where's the location at exactly? Can I just like go to like a
Sure.
nearby bar or something and just hang out until y'all are done?
You probably could.
No,
Is it
I
at
don't
the
know.
Verizon?
No,
'Cause
it's at like the Texas Trust Center.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna figure something out. I have to have an
There's
escape.
probably somewhere you could go if he shows up.
You know, Casey, if they like do pick you and they're like, "Hey, let's go on a date," you can't be awkward about it. You just gotta be like, "Yeah."
Oh,
I'm
okay,
gonna
it's gonna be
say,
so awkward.
I
I'm gonna say,
know.
guys, I gotta ask my mom. I kind of live with my parents still, but I swear my mom thought you were really cool on the show. Can I call her? Hey mom.
Casey.
I'll go. No, it's fine. No, I go. Oh, she said
Casey,
no,
do
but
you
it's fine. I'll just tell her I'm gonna go hang out with other friends on the night of our date.
Oh no. Oh no.
Casey, I really hope it's Rodney.
Same.
Why?
I don't want
I
Ivan
don't know. I feel like he just fit well.
with her personality and our friend group. Yes.
Yeah, Ivan.
I,
I think he might seem like he's too cool, but I still love Ivan.
cool. I'm cool.
I can't believe I was at the same concert with him and I didn't take a picture, nor did I find him. I'm so upset.
He was in a box. Of course, he was in a box.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains that.
Okay, back on.
Okay.
Oh, episode
Now,
4?
no, we're on
Or
episode 3 still because this is when Shrimpgate happens. After their one-on-one date, they pan back to the house where Elizabeth is cooking shrimp, and she offered people shrimp. She offered, well, no, she didn't offer. I don't know if she offered Shanae shrimp, but then
She
we
offered
see
everyone
Shanae.
shrimp.
Then we see Shanae getting up, taking like 8 pieces of shrimp, licking her
I think it
fingers
was, like-
as she's touching the shrimp.
I thought
I'm
it was,
just
like,
saying,
11
as
pieces
she
out of, like,
should
50.
have taken 8 pieces of shrimp. Maybe she thought Elizabeth was making the shrimp in batches. Because who offers people shrimp when you only have 12 to 16 shrimps?
And
You
there's
like
like
a little
15
extra,
people there.
okay?
Like what?
Extra
What?
shrimp.
What?
Everyone
You want
gets like
everyone to take one shrimp? Because even if you were making shrimp for yourself and you made a little extra and you offered people shrimp, you would at least want 6 to 9 shrimp yourself, which means you are only expecting the people that you offered to take 1 shrimp each.
it's stupid. But
I don't want to
also,
sound like I'm anti-Elizabeth, but this shrimp thing was kind of her fault.
I don't really understand why Shanae felt like she had to go out of her way and make shrimp for people after they literally just had shrimp. Like, are they gonna want more? No. And like
Okay.
she was bullied because no one acknowledged that no one wanted shrimp.
I don't
Yeah.
get that because
Why didn't she make something else other than shrimp as like a peace offering?
unless
Yeah.
I missed the part where she offered them shrimp, I didn't think she offered anybody shrimp. I just thought
She
she
was like-
walked over there to grab shrimp.
No, she did afterwards. She made shrimp herself, and then she was like, "Y'all want shrimp at the hot tub?" And no one really paid her any attention.
Why did they just
And
make the whole
like
bag of shrimp?
they're like, "No, thank you," or whatever. And I'm like, "Why make more shrimp after you just have shrimp? No one's gonna
And
want double shrimp."
was it the same seasonings? Because you season shrimp different ways. It doesn't taste the same.
Guys, I think Shanae should just make us some shrimp and we'll see.
No, we should have a shrimp off, Elizabeth and Shanae.
Who makes the better shrimp? That should be like there too.
We put an end
if
to Shrimpgate.
she didn't get sent home.
Oh, Raven.
Yeah, that would have been
We're
funny.
gonna have to break this to you later. Elizabeth does get sent home.
Oh, I know. I was saying if she didn't get sent home.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew Elizabeth got sent home.
Okay, but that's basically all that happened like towards the end of the third episode. And then I think, well, no, I didn't think. I have decided as of episode 3, I stan Rachel. Love her. This is the only Rachel of Bachelor Nation that I do like. Let me just make that clear.
What?
I like
Oh,
Rachel.
not
You
Rachel
don't like
Lindsay.
Rachel Lindsay?
Look, she has excluded her
During
from
Black
Bachelor
History
Nation.
Month?
Casey, let me speak.
Casey, I'm about to be like,
She has excluded herself from Bachelor Nation. I don't consider her to be a part of Bachelor anymore.
Casey, I'll
But
be
yes,
like,
I do like Rachel Lindsay.
During Black History Month,
Casey,
Alexis. Wow.
Casey, I'll literally say I'm going to McDonald's. You're like, you're not going to a black-owned McDonald's during Black History Month.
Yeah, yeah, Raven, during Black History Month.
But yes, I really like Rachel. Shanae is ridiculous. And Lindsay, I feel so bad for her because she has yet to have like full time with Clayton. Like it's always been interrupted by something.
Is Lindsay the girl that Shanae
She's
said
crying
that she
a
was
lot.
being mean to her?
Yes. She's crying a lot too.
I've never seen Lindsay be mean. I haven't even really seen her.
And I've never like seen her talk to him.
It's sad.
Do y'all think the producers really like Shanae? I feel like
No,
that's
they
like
just
the
keep-
only thing.
Yes and no. Like I feel like that's the only reason why she's there. But at the
I
same
guess
time,
maybe they like.
she's causing like so much drama in the house that at this point you either have to keep her, you just let her go.
Because there's no way Clayton can be that dense. She is not that persuasive.
And like, do you see her at rose ceremonies? Like when people get sent home, like the past two, she just didn't like acknowledge anyone. You can tell she didn't have any friends. I mean, that must mean something to him.
I
Like
know.
no one's hugging her goodbye.
Like if
Like she's standing in a corner by herself.
If so many women came up and told me, yeah, this woman's a problem, for her to go, they're bullying me, I would have been like.
But he hasn't talked to the other girls about her. He like refused
in
to
season 4 he does. Not season 4, in episode 4 he does.
Oh, towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Because I'm
So,
like, he should have did that when he was like talking to Elizabeth and her, like to get everyone's side of the story. But then Shanae was like, well, Elizabeth has everyone on her side, so then I guess that could be a reason why he didn't want to talk to everyone.
Maybe.
kind of.
Still wouldn't
But
get to
it's a
So,
real
I feel like
big
that doesn't
red
make
flag.
sense. Like you
If
need to have a
everyone-
conversation with someone.
I can't wait for him to watch the season back though.
He already
No,
did. That's why he put
he
on his Instagram. He wants to
He
talk
had to
about it
put
at the women's
a
law.
notes app apology up.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't see.
I don't follow him on Instagram. I found this out on TikTok.
Oh.
No, I saw it on Twitter.
Oh. Well, anyways, that was the end of episode 3. And then we start episode 4 with Shrimpgate again, still explaining what happened with the shrimp to Clayton. And he just looks like he wants to claw his face out.
He's like, why are we talking about shrimp? It's not about the shrimp, Clayton. Read
It's
between
about
the
growing
lines.
together. He was like, none of them mentioned that we're going to grow together and work past this. It's just about the shrimp. The shrimp, the shrimp, the shrimp.
For real though.
I don't know, Clayton. You're trying to be a husband. You gotta learn how to deal with your wife's
girl drama.
You know, I'm kind of upset with Elizabeth, though. I thought she was going to take like the high road and be like, look, I apologize. Let's just move on from this. Sorry, I didn't offer you the shrimp. Sorry, I didn't take the shrimp that you offered to me. Let's just go.
But I feel like sometimes with people like Shanae, you cannot take the high road, and because they'll start thinking that they can do anything to you.
Oh, like
and
that
you'll
one
just
time
apologize.
I love you.
Like, yeah. What?
When she
I
said
missed it.
when she told Clayton that Elizabeth was like, I love her. Like she just literally just told me that she loved me.
Yeah, and like she just if Elizabeth apologized, Shanae would have, and they both stayed, Shanae would have just kept on doing that stuff and making up different stories. Then Elizabeth would be apologizing for things she didn't even do.
Yeah. That whole like rose ceremony Oh no, he decided to cancel the cocktail party, and they went straight to the rose ceremony, and everyone started freaking out. And Jill, she's like in the background this whole entire season so far, but she's so freaking desperate. Every time it comes to like, I didn't get enough time with Clayton, I don't think I'm gonna get a rose. And now this whole drama with Shanae, and I think I'm going home tonight. She still got the rose, spoiler alert, but Jill, have several seats, okay? You don't get enough camera time, and when you do, it's because you're crying about not getting a rose.
Yo, what if Jill is like a Lauren B, and she's in the final two,
Who is?
and
Oh,
we didn't
I
see
was
her
gonna
the
say, who
entire
is
season.
Lauren B?
Who is Lauren B?
Lauren Lyondike.
Lauren Lyondike.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Lauren Lane. You know, like, well, y'all don't watch Ben Higgins season, never mind.
But still, I said B. Why would it be Lane?
Because she's Lauren Lane now, but she was Lauren Bushnell.
Oh.
Wait, did we skip over the lifeguard date?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it
But
was.
we can go back and talk about it.
It was.
Oh no, I'm just saying. I feel like I would have had the best slow mo run.
Shanae's was terrible.
Mine would have been trash.
A lot of them were pretty bad.
They were, but then was she the one who jumped up on top of him and then just like kissed him?
Yeah, after doing her slow-mo walk.
I'm wondering, like, why did Clayton not stop that though? Like, I feel like that was really like disrespectful to all the other.
He never does.
I think he really likes Shanae. I think he can't see past her antics, and he just sees a beautiful woman that he is attracted to.
It's crazy that he just didn't stop it though, because there's so many other girls there. Like, I understand, but still, you know,
it's disrespectful to them.
Yeah, like you can do like a little kiss and then like pull away, be like, okay, that's enough. But like a full-on make out for like that long, I would have been like, I would have been like, get a room or something like that. I would have made a comment. Like, I don't even care if I'm fighting for him. Like,
at this point, he don't even want me.
Okay, back to where we were.
Oh, but yeah, basically Jill is desperate. And if she's a Lauren B, she's a Lauren B, but I think she's not Hometowns material, so she'll be gone.
Who is Jill?
Exactly. Who is she?
I'm like, for real, describe her to me.
She's like short, really dark hair, really long. She in the like one of the first episodes, she didn't get to go on one of the group dates or any group dates.
Cause Jill, I'm thinking the girl who came in with the ashes.
It could have been her. It could have been her. I don't remember people's entrances.
Like, this is my ex. That one. I don't know.
She's not really on the camera a lot. And Jill, if you're listening to this, I mean everything that I'm saying. Anyways.
Dang, Jill.
So Jill gets a rose at the rose ceremony. And then he continues to call the girls. I forgot who went home because I haven't learned their names yet. But
episode 3 or 4?
We're at the beginning of 4 when they have the rose ceremony.
Oh, I think I have it. But keep on talking.
Basically, we get down to like the last rose. Jesse Parker, does his thing, and he's like, ladies, this is the final rose of the night. If you do not receive one, you're going home, yada, yada, yada. And he picks... calling it
his thing.
What thing?
Never mind. Continue.
Yes, I am calling it his thing because Chris Harrison is no longer in Bachelor. Anyways, he picks Shanae over Elizabeth. Over someone who is demonstrated, her character and how she's here for the right reasons, and she hasn't called this show the Shanae show, or she hasn't, flaunted herself and made out with everybody. Why?
Because he really had only one conversation not related to Shanae. Shanae's had multiple conversations with him, so he probably feels like he has more of a connection.
Okay, I see where you're coming from, but she also inserted herself in all of those conversations.
Yes, but I feel like he's like, okay, if I get rid of Elizabeth, the problem's going to stop because it's just between them two. Now he's going to realize it's not just between them two, it's between her and everyone else. So do
you think that he should have addressed the whole group?
He should have addressed the whole group. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Because I think he thinks it's just between them two. So okay, I have a stronger connection with Shanae, I'll just get rid of Elizabeth. That's I think his mindset is.
The people that went home were Elizabeth, Melina, and Kira.
Oh yeah.
Don't know any of them, but okay.
Wait,
I know Elizabeth.
Melina's with the dreads, right?
No, that's Marlena,
Marlena.
I think.
But
I didn't know there was
I
another
think
one.
Neither did I.
Melina is the marinara sauce lady.
Who's that?
I don't. The lady that like her entrance had to do with pasta sauce.
I don't
Oh,
know.
look, I don't remember entrances until they redo them towards the end, or they talk about them. Okay, so now we're done with the rose ceremony. Shanae is still here, and they're waiting for their date cards to come, and they find out they're going to Houston. Which, by the way, I don't understand how we didn't find out that they were filming in Houston. It's literally 4 hours away.
It's
Because we were trying to be spoiler free.
I still would have
like,
gone
why can't
just
they
to
do
get some
like
camera
Fort Worth,
time.
Texas? Fort Worth, Texas is a lot better than Houston.
Okay, but when you think of Texas, you either think of Dallas or you think of Houston. You don't think about surrounding cities.
No, but they wanted to do.
Dallas
First
are
of all, it's DFW. The FW still stands. But if they wanted to do cowboy stuff like they should have gone to Fort Worth.
Thank you. You don't do that in
Yes, the
Houston. Just because
stockyards,
they
like
have a rodeo doesn't mean anything. You know?
the stockyards would have been perfect.
Oh, shoot.
What?
Jared's going to listen to this and think that I hate Houston now.
Good.
Ooh,
Jared,
my
she
bad.
hates Houston. She said it with her chest.
Anyways, his friend, he looked kind of cool.
Oh my gosh, he got so excited, and I was like, I did not expect a black man to come in with dreads. I was like,
Clayton said,
It caught me by
yeah.
surprise.
Black History Month, that's you.
Exactly. You see how Clayton's doing things right on Black History Month? And Alexis is out here saying she don't like black women on Black History Month.
I never said I didn't like Rachel. I want to read her book where she talks about Bachelor Nation. We should read it, you know, book club.
I'd rather not.
Oh, well. Dang.
I kind of stay clear from books like that.
What, an autobiography?
I'm not reading any of the Bachelor books.
There's so many that have been coming out. Tyler Cameron, Hannah B, Rachel, Matt James is coming out with one.
Oh, I gotta be honest. I don't think Matt James is capable of actually writing a book.
Neither do I.
They probably get a ghostwriter.
Well, probably.
I mean, like all
what's
of
he
them
gonna
probably.
talk about?
Like,
I followed my
That's
heart.
what I'm saying.
And it led
What
me
is
to
he
a
gonna talk
racist.
about? Like, you know, he's gonna talk about the
she's
whole
not a
Rachel
racist.
thing, but no one really cares about that. Like, okay, you made your decision. Stand by your woman.
I literally
But like,
think
what else does he
Rachel-
have to talk about?
Let the record be known. I don't think she's a racist. She just has racial tendencies.
I literally think Rachel is the only one that should have a book.
On Black History Month, wow.
I don't want to get canceled. Okay.
You're supporting a woman who went
I
to
don't
a
support
slave
her.
party
I don't support her, but I'm not gonna call her a racist.
on Black History Month.
Casey, your background is white on Black History Month.
What?
What?
Your background
These
is
balls
white.
in this picture aren't even white.
Your background is white.
I'm so confused. What background? Like her background on this video?
Yes, like
Oh my gosh.
it's white. So you know what? Black History Month. Make it black.
See, Casey, you gotta have a black wall like me, because you know Black
Period.
History Month.
I'm celebrating Valentine's Day.
Wow. I'm here supporting the Black girl luxury movement, which is why I'm in my luxury high-rise apartment.
Oh, okay.
Where? Where's
Here.
it at?
You can see the picture.
Would you like to send us the location?
I ain't trying to dox myself.
Yeah, we need a apartment tour.
Yeah.
Guys, we
Right now.
have so many.
You know, if we start a Patreon.
We have so many listeners. I don't want to dox myself, okay? These hundreds of thousands of people listening to our podcast, they could swarm where I live.
Anyways, back on topic. Rachel got the one-on-one date. Pilot Rachel.
I love Rachel. Oh,
So do I. What was the date? I don't recall.
They went horseback riding and ran into some Texans grilling.
Okay.
Just randomly.
I was more focused on
Offered
who
to
they
be their
got to play at the end of their date. I was fangirling through the TV.
Not gonna lie, I was like doing my homework while watching it, and I literally thought it was the Jonas Brothers. I was like, I like glanced, was like, oh, the Jonas Brothers. I was like, wait, what? The Jonas Brothers? I was like, that's not the Jonas Brothers.
Who was
You
it?
know, it's Restless Road. So they had the song called Grown Old With You, and it was on TikTok for a while, and then they released it. I'm obsessed with it. You should go listen to it. And now it's like very popular on TikTok. But I'm surprised that they got them, because at the time that they filmed this, no one knew about that song yet. So
then it makes it easy to get them. They weren't popular.
I mean, I don't want to say they weren't popular. I just didn't know who they were. But it's amazing that they got them. And now that they're TikTok famous, well, their song is TikTok famous, it makes it even better to go on The Bachelor, because half of America pretty much watched The Bachelor.
I know The Bachelor's where I get all of my country music.
It's okay. I'm going to play that song at my wedding, just so we're all clear. I should insert a clip of the song here, but I'm not going to.
Well, because we're going to get copyright strike.
You want me to sing it to you?
No.
Wait, can't we insert music in Anchor?
Yes, we can. That's why I said that.
Oh.
I mean, we're talking about copyright. You can get copyrighted from a podcast, can you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
I saw a YouTube review like she got copyrighted for humming a song.
That's crazy.
You see Ashley Flowers' baby?
Who's Ashley Flowers?
No.
Oh, it's cute. It looks just like him. It looks like Ashley's brother.
Who's Ashley?
Crime Junkie.
Crime Junkie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't listen to her.
You should know this.
Yeah, Lexus.
I've been hearing a lot of things about them recently. I don't know if I should be listening.
I know. I've taken a break from listening until the drama dies down so I can enjoy them. So I can have thoughtless enjoyment.
Right. It's like, I know about all the stuff that's going on, but like their podcast is still good.
Y'all, I started listening. I was doing so much research to see if we could like play Dungeons and Dragons with just the three of us for an episode. But they say you have to at least play with 4 people.
That's interesting.
You mean like live stream?
No, so I listened to a podcast where they play where they're just like playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Like they just sit there and play the whole entire time?
Yeah, but it's like, because you know how it's a role-playing game, so they're like talking and making decisions, and like you can kind of hear the dice rolling when they need to roll their dice, and it's really funny, and it looks like a lot of fun.
Ethan's talking about starting like a YouTube streaming channel. And I was like, it would be funny if like we did it and like played like all these games, because like we suck.
We started
and then we like talked about it and stuff. Like, I think it'd be funny.
Or like,
play
hey,
games
what's up,
like
guys?
Cooking Fever.
Yeah, we're like, I have died 12 times already. Who knows how many more times I will die?
Oh, finally 1 kill.
Yeah.
So proud of you.
We play like a battle royale game. We're like, okay, 100 people dropping in. Oh, we were the first to die. Cool. 100th place.
I suck at games.
So do I.
Okay, what's next? What else happened?
I mean, that was pretty much it about the one-on-one date. Nothing like monumental happened. Rachel just talked about how, like in past relationships, she never felt supported because she's a pilot. Yeah.
Yeah, and how her ex didn't want her to be a pilot.
Yeah.
Because people who are pilots
cheat.
Which, just
I guess that's true.
I mean, it's easier for them to cheat, but like I wouldn't.
Like, you remember that episode?
Stereotyping people.
You remember that episode of 911?
Mm-hmm.
Why were his kids in the same city? You're a literal pilot. Why would you have both of your families within a 40-mile radius of each other?
Yeah, that's dumb. That was so dumb. I was like, what the heck is this show? And like, just dumb. Okay, Alexis, what's next?
After the one-on-one date.
We get
Oh
the
yeah,
bachelor
Shanae
ball.
overhears everyone talking crap about her and how they're planning
Yes,
on
she's
going
putting
to
her ear to the
play.
wall because
That's literally
they're talking
like
about
her.
how, yeah, they're talking about how Sierra is going to go and tell Clayton all the things that's going on in the house and all the reasons, why Shanae is not fit to be his future wife or a mother.
I'm just saying, why does Sierra have to do it? Why
I
can't someone
know,
that we already
Right?
know that he really likes, that he will like take the information from, like a Sarah or a Rachel, go and tell him?
I don't know, but
Like,
yeah, that's how
it
we
was
know
just
she's
kind
not
of
going to
weird.
get that far.
Well, this is true. She's not, but
So
she
I
is
took
here.
burp again.
Oh
Okay,
my
we gotta
gosh.
speed it up. It's been an hour.
It's only been 40 minutes.
My thing says an hour and 14 minutes.
No, we were talking for like 20 minutes before we
Yeah.
started filming.
Oh,
Anyways, so they're plotting on how to tell Clayton all of these things that's going on with Shanae, and then we get to the group date where it's the flag football. And then they're divided into teams.
I didn't watch
They
this part.
have to play each other, and whichever team wins gets to go to the after party. Well,
Yep,
I
the
hate when they do
usual
that. Not gonna
bachelor
lie.
thing.
I mean, I get it because like it makes like the other team have more time with him, but at the same
But
time,
then
it's just like it always gets ruined.
yes, and then it makes me so mad when they're like, "Oh, I feel bad for the other team, so I'm gonna invite them too." So then, like, what's the point?
I know, like,
Like,
I
why
mean,
are
stick to
you
Clayton
it if
didn't
you're
do
gonna
that
do it.
though.
No, he didn't. He didn't do
Good.
that.
I'm just saying.
But
In general,
Shanae's team lost,
good.
so they all had to go back.
Oh, is that why she shows up, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
but before all of that, he's talking to Teddy. I don't like her. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. Not
I
my
forgot
favorite.
about Teddy, honestly.
Did you see her face when they like announced what was it? When everyone was getting excited about the group date, like when her name was called, and she was just like,
Yes, like some people are starting to look ungrateful that they're going on these dates. Like I get it, you want a one-on-one, but smile, look like you care.
yeah. So he's gonna look back and be like, okay, you weren't excited to see me?
Yeah, it just looks like you don't want to be here. But um, so now that they're at the date party, he's talking to Teddy. I like Genevieve and Gabby, even though
I like Gabby too.
the
I
spoilers
like
for
him
or
too.
the previews for the next episode are really gonna make me mad.
Do we have any spoilers yet, like about
No, I
who
haven't.
he
I
ends
haven't
up with?
looked. I
No,
haven't
Because I
looked.
kind of want to
I
look it up.
I
Brayden.
want to look it up.
I
Me
mean, so
too.
do I, but I thought we were saying spoiler free.
Like, I'm not that invested in this season, so like,
I don't really
give me
care.
all the spoilers.
But like, okay, how about Alexis stays spoiler free, and then me and Casey look it up, and so then when we
No,
talk about it, we
no,
have
because then
like,
I'm gonna want to look it up.
Raven, you have to look it up and send it to me because unlike
Same.
you, I will not be able to push the button. I will be like, no, I don't need to know. I don't need to know.
Send it in the group message.
no, we're saying spoiler free for the sake of this podcast, okay? We gotta do
Mm,
our unbiased opinions.
okay. Well, after he's talking to all of these people, we get to the part where Shanae crashes the day party because she decides, I deserve this time with him too. So I'm gonna slow walk, this ugly slow walk, trot her little self down there, barge in. He interrupted Sarah talking to him, and Clayton's face, like when he saw her, it wasn't like, oh my goodness, I've missed you, or I'm so excited that you're here. It's like, what are you doing here? Like he didn't look excited at all.
He's probably not.
Well, okay, you say that, but then when he sits down and talks to her, he's literally explaining all of the things that Sierra told him to her, and she's like, well, I mean, I did hear my name come out of their mouth. And I just don't understand how I'm supposed to be friends with these women when they're talking about me behind my back. And it's partially annoying because one, I see where she's coming from, but at the same time, the only reason they're talking about you is because of your actions, and they're absolute hot
Mm-hmm.
garbage.
Yep.
But
Wait, so as of right now, who are your top three? Or who do you think is gonna make it? Who's gonna
okay,
be the one he ends up with?
We should do our hometowns at the end.
Okay, I don't know everyone's name, but I know who
We'll do our hometowns next time.
Okay.
I know my top 2.
Okay, we'll do top 2 then.
Okay.
Just like so we can come back. But anyways, so he's talking to Shanae. All of this is going on, and then they finish their conversation. They start making out on the bar, and then she leaves.
Oh, I saw the preview for that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand Shanae.
Also, Clayton's nipples were really out. Like they were popping through that shirt.
You know it's
She had
cold
to go.
in Texas, Alexis. Gosh.
She had to go put sunscreen on his nipples only.
Right.
I was like, really?
That's so weird.
When they rub it like this, it's gonna get on the nipple too. Okay.
But after their talk, she goes back out to the women. She talks to them, and all you see is Genevieve looking at her, and she's like, "What the f are you doing here?" And then Shanae proceeds to take the trophy that they won from the oh shoot, sorry, I hit my mic. Proceeds to take the trophy that they won from the flag football and throw it in the bushes.
Okay, wait. So
What is
is
up with people
Genevieve
on
the
this show
bartender?
throwing stuff?
What'd you say?
Is Genevieve the bartender?
I'm not sure. I don't know everyone's occupation yet.
Because I can see it if it is, because she's the one who was yelling at her in episode 3.
She's the one who's going on the 2-on-1 next episode.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Oh yeah, so basically that was the end of that episode, and then we have spoilers, or not spoilers, but previews for next week's episode, and we're finally getting 2-on-1s back, and Clayton made it very clear that Genevieve and Shanae are going on this date, and only one is coming out with the rose, and I'm really hoping it's Genevieve, because if it's Shanae, I'm protesting at dawn.
I have a feeling it's Shanae, based on his little notes app apology, where he was like, well, watching back all this, it makes me feel like Shanae makes it a lot longer than she really should have.
Yeah.
So I don't think she's going home.
She's already made it farther than she should have. She should have been sent home with Elizabeth. Like, if you're going to send one home, send both home.
She should have been sent home with Cassidy.
Right.
Cassidy deserved her own type of send-off.
I know, but still.
Well, who do you think was worse, Shanae or Cassidy?
Shanae.
I think
Shanae literally made fun of someone for having ADHD.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Shanae is ableist and just bad. Cassie is just a little dumb.
I feel like we also didn't see enough of Cassidy.
Really? Yeah.
Like we only got her for that, and that was it. So
like it seems like Cassidy.
She's a little bit smarter.
Cassidy maybe had the like. She could have been a really good villain with her whole "I'm just here for Clayton" thing, but it would have been like a fun villain, like one that they could only hate because she keeps on trying to talk to Clayton.
Mm-hmm.
But like Shanae has all these other things going against her
I feel
that
like
are other than
more
wanting
like
to
a
talk to
villain.
Yeah, where like everyone actually like likes Cassie. They're just annoyed with how she is on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm pretty sure that's what they said about Crystal. That's what Becca was saying.
Yeah. Because with Becca and Crystal, they said that Crystal wasn't like that normally, and Becca would talk to her and be like, "Hey, why you acting like this when the cameras come on? Like,
why do you change your voice when the cameras comes on?"
Yeah, they're like, "We are literally cool," and I feel like that's how it would have been with Cassie. They're like, "We are literally cool. Why are you being this way?"
Probably for the cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Well, definitely for the cameras. But that was pretty much it. Okay. Final 2.
Y'all. Okay, so I like if it was like me picking, I would pick Rachel as number 1, and then I forgot Susie. Susie will be the runner-up, but I think he might pick Susie, and then like Rachel will be runner-up.
I think he's going to pick Rachel, and then Susie's going to be runner-up. And I kind of have this feeling that Lindsay's going to make it kind of far too, but we just haven't seen enough of her yet.
Yeah, because they show like little glimpses.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Rachel, and Gabby's going to be the runner-up.
I think Gabby's gonna make it far. Gabby
I
was
don't.
the one on the 101.
No, she's
Who?
well. There was a preview of her on a 101, but she hasn't had one
Wait,
yet.
wait, who's Gabby then?
Wow, Raven, fake fan.
I don't know how
Wait,
to describe her.
She has short hair.
I think I know who Gabby is, but like I can't like.
I don't see her making it to hometowns.
Gabby kind of looks like Abigail to me.
I can see that. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about then. Yeah,
I can see
I
that.
like her, but I don't know how far she'll make it. But definitely, I think Rachel and Susie are gonna be in the final 3.
Yeah.
I can't give you that third person right
Do
now.
y'all think Teddy's gonna make it to
No.
hometowns?
No. No, and I really hope she doesn't make it to Fantasy Suites based off of her comment night 1.
She might be like right before hometowns.
Oh, like final 5, 6?
Yeah. Like, we're not seeing enough of her, but at the same time, when I do see her, I'm not blown away.
Didn't Teddy get the first impression?
Yeah.
So
We
maybe
haven't seen
Teddy
her.
pulls a Lauren B.
No, I don't see that one.
I think they're trying to make it more like not obvious because I feel like with Michelle's season, it was like obvious it was Nate from the very beginning.
Yeah, just by, like the way that they interacted
But
with each other.
It happens with a lot on The Bachelorette that their first impression is usually the person they end up with. Well, end up.
But like it's like they try to make him look bad, but they couldn't. And like we're seeing a lot of their relationship, and I feel like with previous seasons, like they kind of try to hide it until like halfway through.
Yeah, they really were trying to make everyone.
So I feel yeah. What?
Nah, sorry. I just saw Rihanna acknowledge her pregnancy on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
And I got a little distracted.
Right.
I was
she
like,
looks so good. I was shocked.
I mean, I was not shocked. She is with Mr. Sex Addict himself.
I'm
like,
surprised he doesn't have any kids.
Y'all remember when his sex tape dropped?
No.
I mean, it didn't drop. It was leaked. It wasn't like an album.
He had one of those?
Oh. Yes. And from what I hear, it didn't look good.
I always thought she was going to get back together with Drake and then they were going to have kids. But now my dreams have been crushed.
Drake? She hasn't been with Drake in years.
I know, and I always thought that they were so good together. So when they finally did get together, I was all for it. And then they broke up.
I thought she was going to stay with that like billionaire or whatever.
Speaking of Drake, did y'all hear the rumor that Kylie Jenner cheated on Travis Scott with Drake?
I don't believe that.
No, but I wish I would have heard that.
I don't believe it. Like,
no. She seems like way too up Travis to be thinking about anybody else.
It's like out of all the Kardashians, I don't picture Kylie as being the one that cheats.
You know who I think about with Drake? Probably because he looked a little like French Montana to me. Chloe.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No.
But like, I don't like it.
No, because then she's gonna really start
too
tanning.
busy with Mr. K Stay Faithful for nothing.
At this point, I don't care if he's the father of your child. Let that man go. Yeah. Let him go.
You tried your best.
Yeah, just exchange the child every other week or however y'all want to handle that. But it's time. Let's find somebody else.
Tristan is not getting partial custody of that child. Tristan is gonna show up twice every like 3 months and be like, hey True. And he gonna get all his kids at the same time, take them to like Disneyland or something, be like, it's me, I'm a father.
Did you see Lamar is like, I hope she's doing okay and yada yada yada. I think he's trying to save face because now he's on Celebrity Big Brother and he needs to make sure he has good PR.
Wait, when does that start?
Tonight. I'm about to go watch it after this.
Oh, for real? Does it come on Hulu?
Paramount Plus because it's CBS.
Oh, heck yeah. Maybe I'll check it out.
I started watching, me and Ethan have been watching Too Hot to Handle. We're on like episode 3 or 4.
Absolute hot garbage, but I still watch it.
Yeah, we're on the first season though. And I can't stand Harry.
Right? Like his personality on the show versus his personality now is so different.
Like I was listening to a podcast. I think it was with Call Her Daddy, or was it with Chatty Broads? One of them, and they were talking about how like everyone hated him on the season. Like I
I think he was
understand
on Chatty
why.
Broads.
I mean, he was on both, but I don't know which one he said
Oh.
like they were talking about this on. And I'm like, I understand why.
And then he was using like some racially insensitive words that like he was saying the F word, you know, like the one that's offensive in the gay community, and he didn't realize that that was wrong. And then
Wasn't that more recent though?
Yeah, I think that one was more like a culture thing. Like they just say that all the time there, I guess. But yeah, he did have that scandal recently. But do you like him and Francesca together?
No, I can't stand him.
Oh,
I did at first.
I don't like her.
I did like her, and I liked what her and Haley did. It just, I
They're
don't know.
Annoying.
They are annoying. I think they should be together. But yeah, we didn't get that far. But yeah.
Well,
so I'm getting into a little bit more reality TV.
Ooh, I'm hearing segments coming up soon.
I haven't got time to watch a lot though, so that's
Housewives is back up and running.
See, I don't know if I'll ever watch Housewives.
Really, New Jersey started last night.
We're
in the middle of OC, and Salt Lake's almost done.
Yeah, I don't think I can keep up with all that.
And then I'm watching Summer House, which comes on Mondays.
I'm like behind. I'm like 2 weeks behind on 911, 2 weeks behind on This Is Us.
And The Resident just dropped.
For real?
Yeah, a new episode.
And now I'm 1 week behind on The Resident.
Oh, and I need to start Good Sam.
Yes,
Good Sam is so good.
What is that on?
Paramount Plus.
I just need to get that then for like.
No, because I was watching Good Sam and I like left and my mom was so into it and I come back later and she's like, why'd you leave me with the TV on? I'm not trying to get into a TV show. I was like, it's good though, huh?
Yeah, I want to watch that too. Man, I have too much stuff.
Make a list.
That's what
and then
I
Ozark
say.
season 4 dropped, and then Bridgerton season 2 is about to drop. And Sweet Magnolias.
No, watch none of that.
Oh, I can't wait. Sweet Magnolias.
It was so good.
Especially the cliffhanger. The last episode. I can't wait. And Love is Blind 2 is supposed to drop this month.
Yeah.
For real?
It's
oh
a
my
big reality TV month.
Yo, I don't know what I'm going to do.
I would just like to note, this is about to be the longest podcast episode we've ever done, so if y'all want to cut it real quick.
We can stop it now.
Okay. Thanks guys for listening. We do have a podcast Twitter now at codependentpod_.
Yeah, guys, and if
we're
you
also
follow,
about to have a YouTube channel.
They'll let me live tweet the Muppets Take New York. So follow so I'm allowed to live tweet Muppets movies.
Enter the giveaway. Follow us on Instagram. Yes. You know the usual.
Yeah, rate us 5 stars if
you listen to this.
No, rate us 5 stars no matter what. Even if you hate it, rate it 5 stars and tell us how much you hated it.
You know, we like constructive criticism.
I was gonna say something.
Casey doesn't, but we do.
I was gonna say something, but I don't want to like offend people who like don't have whatever I say.
What?
I was gonna say like 10 fingers or like an eye, like 2 like eyes or like
give us 2 thumbs up.
But then I still like I'm cutting out part of the population because like
give us 2 metaphorical eyes. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Give us the idea of 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, and enter the giveaway so we can do our book podcast.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, we're still gonna do it anyways, but like y'all should enter the giveaway so y'all get a free book. Like
exactly. I know y'all are listening to this, and I know y'all aren't skipping the end. I look at the analytics, so do it.
Sometimes Alexis looks at the analytics.
What'd you say?
I said sometimes I be skipping the end of the podcast though. So
I do too, unless I'm at the gym and I can't reach my phone.
I listen to all. Well,
maybe make an insert in the beginning.
Nah, it's too much work. I'm about to upload this straight on there.
Okay.
We're at an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye
guys.
Bye.